All right, guys, let's talk about something that I don't really talk about much, and that is a broken watch. So these are mechanical bits, right? And they're tiny. So sometimes they break. And in this case, this is nobody's fault. Well, certainly nobody's fault on the user's end. So this was a watch that my friend Bobby Legs, I'll put a link to his channel in the description. He purchased this watch from Nomen Watch not that long ago, May of 2020. This is the Marine Regulator in the white dial. It is a Steinhart, but it was purchased through Nomen. And what happened, or at least one thing that happened, is if you look, you can kind of see it. This is going to be hard to do. Let me see if I can change something up. Excuse the shakiness because I'm doing this in macro. But if you look on the top left there, with poor lighting, that screw is actually busted off. And then, guys, I'm sorry, I'm trying to, well, you just seen it move. But there's the screw head is just floating down in there. That's actually the back side of that screw head. And so that's just, well, there it goes. It's just floating around. All right, I'll try to edit some of that out. But anyway, so that screw head is just floating around in there and potentially causing havoc. I'm not sure if that's why it stopped working or not, but basically this has a full wind on it right now. You cannot wind this anymore and nothing's happening. So I'm not sure if there's something else broke or if that screw floating around did something, jammed up something. I don't really know the actual workings of this particular movement, or most movements technically, but in this case, you know, what should you do when your watch breaks? And in this case, you've identified at least one issue, if not potentially more, or that caused other issues. Sometimes you can kind of figure things out, or at least diagnose it to a certain extent where at least what you should do next. You know, in this case, Bobby's going to have to contact Nomen Watches and see what they want to do. It's either going to go back to Nomen or it's going to go directly to Steinhart. I don't think this watch is going to go to a watchmaker. A watchmaker this really shouldn't be on them. This watch is under warranty and it either needs a full movement replacement, repair, or a full watch replacement or something like that. And so I just wanted to share with you this experience, and I will update you once we come to some sort of resolution, whether it's with Nomen or Steinhart or whatever we do. I say we, I mean Bobby. Maybe Bobby will share it with you, and I will certainly update you guys and let you know what's going on. But as of right now, the watch is non-functioning, and this is kind of a new watch, really. May of 2020. It's only a few months old, and Bobby has other watches. It's not like he's worn this watch. You know, almost nobody has worn this watch. I did a video on it. Basically, I wore it for that video. Bobby probably wore it maybe a couple of days. And so this is a manufacturer defect. So in the case of a manufacturer defect, when you buy a watch, you need to contact, I'm assuming you bought it new from an authorized dealer, such as Nomen, then you need to contact that authorized dealer. Find out what the next step is. And you'll learn a lot. You know, if they take care of this, then you know that you would buy watches from them in the future. If you get the cold shoulder or things don't go in a reasonable way in a reasonable time, then you know you're not going to use them anymore. You could buy that watch somewhere else. So customer service is going to matter when you actually need it. You know, so everybody hears all these stories, but they usually hear the negative stories. Well, hopefully I can share with you a positive story. So let's see if we can end this whole scenario with a positive outcome. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next vid.